Okay, another day. 6:30, leaving the house. Monday to Friday. And today I want to do something different. Let's get intimate. Let's chat on the way to work. My weeks are becoming busy again. Kids are doing sports, and I have little time in the evening to do a few tasks, one including video editing. And I'm deciding to see if I do one take shots like today, and it helps you. I can still talk to you and without taking 2 to 3 hours at night editing a video. So days like this that I'm with the family, I am not going to, I gotta do something different if I still want to upload and share something with you today. Let's talk about, I don't know, what I've learned so far about productivity. Yeah. And if you like videos like this in the car, please let me know in the comment down below so I can maybe do a video with somebody else in the car. I was told that they are intimate, so I decided to give it a shot today. Okay, so productivity. I think by far the most important part in productivity is why. Why you want to be productive. And you might say, well, Angel, is obvious, but I've taught many time management workshops and helped a lot of people throughout the years. Actually, one day I need to count how many people I helped. That probably could be a very cool number in my website. And a lot of people coming to the workshop, to the development center where I do training for the military. Sometimes I don't do it lately. I haven't done one lately, but yes. And they don't, you know, it's like, Angel, how I can get more time, how I can find more time for fitness or to study, simple things like that. And I think you and I are filling our days with busy stuff, things that don't matter. Now, in hindsight, like at first look, they look like they matter, but they really don't matter at the end of the day. And I'm not talking about, you know, if somebody died, because that would be the extreme. It's more like, let's see. Right now, my immediate goal is improving, adding an extra $5,000 to my data backing sales before I separate from the Air Force. Now, I've been able to increase other parts. Let's leave the other parts for later. Anyhow, that's my immediate goal. I want to bring somebody on board to help me expand. So an admin person to help me expand that I can to take some chores. So that's the reason why the $5,000 extra. Okay, so I don't have to tap in. I might have to just take the money away from the, you know, the profits right now. But that's a different story. But I'm very confident that before I get out, I can add an extra $5K a month in recurring income. Okay. The why, right? That's my why. That's my immediate why. Going to Toastmasters improve my communication skills. It's a skill that I need to. It needs to be in constant development, because you know how to talk doesn't mean that you know how to communicate effectively. However, and I enjoy going Both clubs that I belong to are amazing. However, that doesn't get me closer to the immediate goal right now. And I could argue that Angel is only twice a month, every 2 Wednesdays and every 2 Tuesdays. So actually 4 times a month if I go to both meetings. But at the minimum, twice a month. I could argue that. However, that doesn't get me closer to my immediate goal. The same thing with you and many people that I helped in the past. Maybe you're doing things in your day that really doesn't get you closer to your goal, and you have to sit down and analyze, because only you can help yourself on that in that area. Maybe sometimes you just have to talk with somebody, you know. And I've been in strategy calls, in productivity calls, that the person tells me, even through Facebook chat, Angel, I just needed somebody to talk to. And not to vent, because I don't know, you know, it's not about venting, it's about somebody asking you the question, maybe like the why you're doing this, and maybe you're in automatic, maybe that's the way you always been doing it, but because it's the way that you always been doing it, that doesn't mean that it's right. I think that's the number one reason to, if you want to achieve more, be more productive, I think that's the first step you need to do. Just analyze what is that you're doing. Eliminate those things that don't get you closer to your goal, to your immediate goal, short-term goal. Now, everything that you probably are doing right now is going to get you closer to your long-term goal. Just like I said, like Toastmasters in my case, right? However, you know, your time is limited, just like my time. So you have to, you know, keep chipping in long-term goals, but maybe the short-term goals is the ones that are going to have the impact right now. So it's going to be personal choice, personal call. That's number one. The second one, I think, is that one that a lot of entrepreneurs miss is sleeping more. Now, some people believe that sleeping is a waste of time, but you can't deny it. Once you have that good night of sleep, like really good night of sleep, you feel, I'm not talking like a lot of hours, like killing like 12, 14 hours. Sometimes when you're sleeping that long, your body just aches. Like when you have the right amount, you know what is the right amount for you. Like for me, it's about 7 hours, and I'm feeling like a champ. I wake up and I'm just full of energy the whole day. And it's just, now I love to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but for me to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I need to go to sleep early. Now this is not an excuse. Like for today I'm gonna take my kid to the football game. We get home about 7. That's the whole family goes over there and support Diego. At that time, eat something light, take a shower. The kids are in bed by 7:30. No later than 8. At that point is that I need to start catching up with email. And now this doesn't happen all the time because Diego just started playing football. But it's always something is going on in your life. Life is always happening. So if it's not football game, it's gonna be something else. And you know, just analyze. So good night of sleep. Why? Good night of sleep. And then that's when the hackings become. After you get those down, the easiest thing, because a lot of people start with outsourcing. But outsourcing is an art, and you need to get better. And the only way you're gonna get better is by starting. It's just like anything else. However, when you run a business, you really can't afford to start losing money from the get-go. Know that you can start outsourcing some tasks to virtual assistants or to other people. But if you haven't mastered the way to give orders and manage people or resources, then it can get frustrating and you can spend a lot of money. So I advise start automating things that you have to do, but you don't have to do them. Like, hold on, I'm going through the gate right now. Like shopping. Like I minimize going to the grocery store. Hold on, give me a second here. Hello, good morning.
Have a good night, sir.
Same to you, thank you. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, grocery shopping, lawn care service, car washes, haircuts, invoicing. There are a lot of things that you can hack, and even pay attention. I didn't say don't watching TV, no exercising. You know, those are like obvious, but still people do it. And I think you do deserve some leisure time, some lazy time to disconnect, to reflect, to learn some things. I did went on lazy mode this weekend with my kids, and the only thing I was watching on TV is like camera movement. It's not sad. It's just now I watch TV to learn how other directors or video guys are doing their transitions and their videos. But look at these guys running. Oh my goodness, it's too early for that. But it's good. Automate as much as possible. It's gonna free a lot of your time. And money as well. Then you start outsourcing. Definitely outsource as much as possible. And then you start doing your time hacking, like learning productivity hacks, learning your shortcuts, which you should be learning anyway, keyboard shortcuts, systemizing processes, batching, doing macro, like, you know, scripts that run, you can click them and do a few tasks at the same time. There are a lot of things that you and I can do. And one that I have to work on, and I'm constantly battling with, is sleeping. And one of the things I'm looking forward to when I get out is not sleeping more, but it's having less in my day. Like right now, I'm showing up to work on base, of course. And once I'm done here, gotta take care of the family and then take care of the business. And that's every single day, Monday to Friday, approximately for the next 5 months, because that's how much time I have left. And let me see if I find a parking today. And parking is full, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem. Well, my friends, if you like this type of video, me chatting with you in the car about a specific topic, leave me a comment down below. Hit the thumbs up, it means more than you think. And let me know what would you like to know about me, what type of topics would you like to go over. Like I said, I'm Joel Anderson. Have a great day.